Good morning, friends. We took an early train this morning to Menton to take some cool photos of the town.
This is the furthest east you can get on the French Riviera before you hit Italy. And the architecture of the town really reflects it. It looks like we're in a pretty Italian town right now. The weather is really warm, really humid.
Yet again.
And we are really regretting not wearing our swimsuits because the beach is so inviting and everyone is setting up a little umbrella and camping out for the day. We wish we could do that, but we have plans.
We're spending another day exploring the south of France, and this time we're focused on luxury and uncovering some hidden gems. We're starting our day with pastries in Menton, a stunning coastal town that you just can't miss. Our next stop is the glamorous country of Monaco, filled with designer shops, luxury cars, and the famous Monte Carlo casino and James Bond's favorite drink. In the afternoon, we head to Eze Village on the top of the hill to explore a beautiful perfume factory and soak up incredible panoramic views from the Jardin Exotique. This is easily one of the best day trips from Nice, blending luxury and history, so let's get started.
We were on our way back to the train station in Menton and we passed by a little market, so of course we had to stop by. We had a mediocre breakfast this morning, so we decided to get some filled pastries. I got a chocolate-filled croissant and Jeremy got a chocolate-filled beignet, and they filled it right in front of us, which is amazing. It's light and airy. I can already feel it's not super dense. It's not the most buttery looking croissant that I've ever seen, but I don't think it was intended to be, because it was intended to be filled. But let's dig in. I'm gonna get powdered sugar all over myself, I just know it. Didn't reach the filling. It's not like your average croissant, because your average croissant is all buttery and flaky layers and stuff. Honestly, this is like a Pillsbury dinner roll. Don't hate me, but you can see that it's more like a dough, you know? It's like a yeasty dough as opposed to a traditional croissant. So I think that's what the intent was. Here, let's get to this chocolate-filled portion. There's the chocolate. Here we go. Everything about this is wonderful. There is nothing wrong with a chocolate-filled croissant. I'm a happy camper.
I got a chocolate-filled beignet, and like Karin said, they filled these right in front of us. And appropriately, I wore all white for the occasion. Let's hope I don't drip any chocolate on myself. I'm not sure where this is filled, but maybe it's just on top. It's nice and pillowy, very tasty, nice and sugary. Let's see if I can get some chocolate, maybe. This is a very good donut. Like I said, very soft, very tasty, definitely fresh. I finally reached the filled part, and that's very good.
We finished our mid-morning snack and we were super thirsty, so we stopped by a petit casino. I still don't know what casino means here, but we got some drinks. We got a Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream, which we've never seen before. They had so many flavors of Dr. Pepper that we've never seen. It was crazy. And we got this Coke. We don't know what it is. I'm guessing peach, but I have no idea. And look, this appears to be watermelon mint. Sounds very good. Let's give them all a try. First up, the Coke. That's so good. It is definitely peach flavored. Peach flavored Coke, that's so crazy. Why can't we have this in the US? This is amazing. Next up, the watermelon. Wow, yeah, it is watermelon. That's crazy. Very accurate. Watermelon, tea, a little bit minty. Very refreshing on this hot day, but I do think I prefer the Coke with peach better.
Lastly, we're gonna try this strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper. Oh wow. Very strawberry forward, nice and creamy. This is very refreshing.
Does it taste at all like a Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, it still has that background Dr. Pepper flavor, but it's kind of strawberry and a little bit of sweetness.
made it to Monaco. Monaco is only 0.75 square miles, so it's teeny tiny. It's bordered on one side by the Mediterranean and on every other side by France.
Monaco has a prince, but most of its services and utilities are run by the French.
There are only about 36,000 permanent residents who live in Monaco, and it is one of the most expensive places in the world you can live. They have no property tax and no income tax, so condos here are very expensive. The barrier to entry is really high, but once you're in, you don't have to pay taxes. So it's a really popular place for some very rich people to own property. There are two things that make Monaco famous: the Grand Prix and the Monte Carlo Casino. The Grand Prix is a race that happens in the streets of Monaco. Every May, they drive very fast cars around the streets, and the casino is very exclusive, and you might recognize it from a James Bond movie. Well, after the longest, sweatiest walk with no shade, we actually made it to Monte Carlo Casino. You know you are in a rich place when you're surrounded by Cartier and Prada and Louis Vuitton and all of the designers you could possibly want. And every car that's driving past is pretty much a BMW, a Mercedes, a Porsche, a Rolls Royce. You name it, they've got it. Except for the Skoda that we just saw. We're gonna try and get inside the Monte Carlo Casino just to see the atrium. I think you can do that, but we're not 100% sure. Fun fact, local Monegasque people cannot go into the Monte Carlo Casino because they are not allowed to gamble. So you have to show a passport and show that you are a foreigner in order to enter. Well, we did it. We made it into the atrium of the Monte Carlo Casino. It was free to get here. All you had to do is just go through a security check. If we want to go further into the casino, we do have to pay to enter, and we have to prove that we are not residents of Monaco. They do have a cafe that I believe we could go to if we wanted to. If you want a martini shaken not stirred, it's 23 euros. We're not exactly sure if we have the right attire to enter. They do have a strict dress code, but this is really cool to explore so far, and it's a nice way to get out of the sun. Well, I don't know how it happened, but somehow we found our way into the bar of the Monte Carlo Casino, and I got a martini shaken not stirred. Let's give it a try. Ooh, that's smooth. We just finished up our drinks at the Monte Carlo Casino, and now we are catching a bus to Eze Village. Let's go. The odds were stacked against us. We weren't sure that a bus was actually going to come for us, but it did, and we made our way to Eze Village on the top of the hill.
Yeah, it's quite the sight.
It is really cool to be here. The views from the top are pretty incredible. Our first stop is a Fragonard perfumery. Let's go.
Fragonard Perfumery has been in business since 1926, making perfume, soaps, and cosmetics. The factory in Eze offers free 30-minute tours covering their history and a glimpse into the process of making soaps and cosmetics.
We just finished up at Fragonard. It was pretty interesting to learn the process of how you make essential oils. They talked about how it used to be that you would take all the flowers and you'd put them into like animal fat and let them sit there for a month until you rinse it with alcohol to get the essential oil. But these days, they just press them in a still, basically.
They use steam, basically.
They use steam to distill the oil. That's an interesting process.
Yeah.
And this factory that we visited makes soap and cosmetics, so we didn't see the one that makes the actual perfumes.
Yeah.
But it was a quick tour, interesting, and then you have a big sales pitch at the end. we didn't buy anything. We were not tempted.
Yeah.
But it was interesting to learn the process.
If you come here without a tour bus, unfortunately, on your way back, you'll be climbing up a very steep hill.
What'd you do?
Got some tickets to the garden.
We made it to Jardin Exotique at the top of Eze Village.
It's an old medieval style town with a lot of tight, windy roads and a lot of small shops.
There's definitely an artist community here. You can stop by and buy some art from many of the local artists. And the Jardin Exotique is at the very top of town. It is filled with a bunch of exotic plants. I think there's over 400 plants here, a lot of cactus for sure, so you gotta watch your step. Do not bump into them. And the garden has some amazing views overlooking the surrounding area. Oof, it's a hike to get up here for sure. At the top there's some ruins and the views are incredible.
Oh yeah.
But we have to go catch a bus. Let's get back down. Somehow we made it back to Nice from Eze. The bus we were supposed to take was delayed significantly, so we ran and ran to catch a different bus. We made it, we are back, and we are getting some drinks and some mixed tapas. It should be good. Got an Aperol Spritz. Man, it's delicious. I used to hate these, but they've really grown on me. It's the perfect drink when you're in the Mediterranean area. So refreshing after a long, hot day. We have a mixed plate of tapas here, and I think I'll try the black olive spread. It's a specialty of the region. I love olives, so this is like right up my alley. Cheers. Oh my god. Creamy, briny, salty, very olivey. If you love olives, you're gonna love this, and it's perfect with a cocktail. The mixed tapas also came with some chicken tenders, and boy do these look good. I've never seen this kind of spices, but it looks really tasty. Oh my god. This was a huge win coming here.
Well, I've got a lot of mystery stuff on this plate, so let's try to figure out what some of it is. Got this nice, thick, cube-ish shaped stick. Seems very squishy. Kind of like a sponge on the inside. I have no idea. I could not tell you.
You like it?
I mean, kind of just like a basic fried flavor. It's perfect for soaking up alcohol, and maybe that's all you need. Something random that can soak up alcohol. Let's try this other mysterious thing, kind of like a football-shaped croquette. Maybe like a jalapeno popper. You got some cheese and pepper in there. That's very good. This was definitely a very good choice.
All right, we have one last stop for the night. We came to We Gelato, and we got some gelato. We both got 2 flavors. For a cone this size, it was only €5. It's cheaper in Italy, but whatever. I'm not complaining. I've got cookies and Nutella. I'm so excited. I have not had enough gelato on this trip. Oh my gosh. The cookies, it's like a cookie batter mixed with chocolate. It's so good. I'm dripping. Seriously, this is amazing. It's a great way to end a super hot day exploring the south of France.
I got a cup with stracciatella and hazelnut. Looks really good. Wow. So creamy. This is definitely the best gelato we've had in France at all this trip. Not sure if we've really had gelato so far, but this is for sure the real stuff.
That gelato was the perfect way to end the day. It was so creamy, so amazing.
Very refreshing.
And we are exhausted. So we're gonna call it a night, and we'll see you in the next one.
Good morning, friends. We took an early train to Menton. Yeah. It's funny how your fan is like visible, slowly going in the video.
Yeah, it looks real slow, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Is this a video? You've got a giant bird friend.
Monaco is a princedom. Should I say it that way or run by a prince?
And did we say it's a princedom?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is one of the most and the casino is very expensive.
It's way too hot for this.
We made it to Jardin.
I don't speak French.